I really feel like some of you are light workers that are truly awakening to your own true inner power, who you are, and it's kind of a wild time for you because learning to have more self love and have more self respect for yourself makes it almost impossible for you to tolerate certain types of behaviors being inflicted on you by the people in your life that you choose to have in your life. So it's almost like divinely guided endings because you are growing and changing as a person, and you can no longer accept this betrayal energy in your life or in your reality. And this is why it's kind of like, oh, it is a divinely guided ending because like there's no lightning bolt, catastrophic, blah, big blow up, da da da. It's just no, this needs to end, and it's just organic. I really feel like there are some very organic finalizations to connections and relationships, or just associations that we may have had. Okay, friends, family, neighbors, whatever. But I really feel like there are certain situations that we just, it's like something just hits you out of the blue and you have this epiphany or this realization that this is just not right, this is not working. And I'm just going to slowly disappear out of this person's life just quietly because they no longer resonate with me. It could be people, places, things, it could be lifestyles, it could be behaviors, it could be addictions, even. You know, like I've personally battled with addiction. It's not an easy thing, but you kind of come to a point when you're ready, when it's, your soul is meant to sort of evolve beyond this experience. You'll come to a point where you'll just be like, I'm done, I'm out, that's it, bye. And like, I gave up cigarettes like that, and I ended up throwing a packet out because I lit one and it tasted appalling. It was disgusting. I gave the packet away and I threw my lighter out straight away, and I didn't smoke again for like a year and a half until something unfortunately very sad happened in my life and I was triggered. So, it's one of those things, when you're ready to stop, you will stop whatever it is. So I really feel like for some of you, something is coming to an end, which was making somebody else in your life feel backstabbed and betrayed. If you have a partner and you had an addiction that was in the closet and your partner had figured it out, you putting an end to that addiction is putting an end to that person feeling backstabbed and betrayed, my friend. I know that's a message for some of you. Okay, let's move on to hopes and fears. So, as I was saying earlier, I believe the hope here is that in this Five of Cups, there was mourning the loss of the cup that had fallen over. In this particular card, it's actually one or two cups that has only fallen over. But then there's three cups that are sitting there. Those three cups got ignored and felt left out in the cold. And I feel the fear is that those cups that got ignored, those love connections, those friends, those family, whatever it was, that got ignored while you were in this period of grieving or going through your dark night of the soul, you feel like you've alienated them and you're fearful that they will not return to your life because you made them feel that left out in the cold, that they won't. But we move on to the final outcome, which gives a little reassurance that I feel like there are some divinely guided reunions. There are estranged parents possibly going to reconnect with their kids. Twin flames coming together, divinely guided um, reunions there. And we're talking about the Judgment card, guys. Okay, Judgment card is about the angels blowing the trumpet and the dead rising from their graves. Okay, so it's like end game. It's getting late in the game. A lot of us, we know that we know where we should be, but we are not there. And I feel like it's like these epiphanies and realizations that are happening, and there are going to be reconnections and reconciliations in the next week or two that are very much divinely guided, and it's soul family reconnecting and coming together for the journey going forward. Because I really believe the collective is in for a bit of a shake up, and we're all going to need the people that we love and understand us in our lives going forward. So I believe for some of us there are going to be reconnections. There could be marriages because Four of Wands does imply a harmonious union. There is a couple with a child in a, not sure what to call it, but there's dragonflies as well. So I really feel like there's angelic support, there's divine intervention, divinely guided twin flame unions, twin flame babies, even. Okay, so this is, I quite literally feel like Master Jesus, aka Yeshua, and Creator have decided that this Christmas is a time when we're going to crank up the love on this planet so much that people are quite literally going to be wrapped up in it and forgetting their ego, forgetting their pride, forgetting money, forgetting who owns what, who's got what. Okay, the C word, I won't use it, but that kind of has been the great leveler. It made the people that were, seen as not so popular in societal hierarchies as the most valuable members of society because everybody got leveled to the same level. So there has been a re-evaluation of how we are, who we are, and how we conduct ourselves in our realities, and we are changing. And I really feel like there have been people that have maybe not shown the best of themselves to the people in their lives in the last couple of years, based on addiction, based on narcissistic abusive patterns, whatever it may be. We may have been abused as children. We may not have seen our own shadow and realized what we were capable of. And maybe we hurt some people that we love. But if you're feeling it, guys, this is the time to reach out. This is the time to reconnect, because I really feel like if your soul is leading you towards that, it's because Creator would like you to reconnect with these people. And Creator would like you to make amends and reconnect. Okay, so I am going to finish this reading off with a couple of oracle decks that Yeshua has advised that he wants me to pull cards from. So we have the Psychic Tarot by John Holland first off. This one more shuffle. Okay, so I hope this resonated for you guys, and I hope that Master Jesus, aka Yeshua, has brought through all the healing energies and the love and the support that he needs to for everybody that will be seeing this reading. And I look forward to doing more of these. Okay, is that it? Okay. So wow. Wow. This is one of the best cards in this deck. It's Hope. Okay, it's the Sun card in the traditional tarot as well. It's number 17. That's a beautiful one. Okay. So the message for this card says, this is a card that focuses on the qualities of hope, faith, healing, aspirations, success, and finally, enlightenment. When this card appears, know that a special wish you've made may be fulfilled in time. The Hope card will help show you that the impossible can indeed become possible. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible and the difference between success over failure, and above all, who we are, is the power of your belief. This card serves as a reminder to use your natural ability of intuition, the language of the soul, as you reach for your goals and desires. The future can be yours when you have hope and trust in everything you do. Soon others will be attracted and drawn to your inner light. Learn to share your experiences and lessons, for those around you will also realize that by having faith and pushing forward, where one may have felt no hope at all, is the key to success. Above all, maintaining a positive attitude starting right now, this very minute, will allow your soul to soar. You'll discover an opportunity to shine as you reach for the stars. That's so awesome. It's actually, correction, this is the star card, not the sun card from the traditional tarot. So that's, and I can hear a song, Here Comes the Sun. I know the Beatles have done it, but I can hear a female artist. And I keep on hearing that. I feel like it's a message for the collective. It's like, there are some very good times coming, and to stay optimistic and hopeful and knowing that those good times are coming is the important part right now. Okay. Then we shall move on to Work Your Light Oracle. Let's see what Yeshua would like to tell us from here. And okay, what do we have from here, please? Two. Okay, I will take them. We have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. How appropriate that that comes out when it's a reading guided by him. His grandma's checking in. And then we have wait, postpone, pause, say no. Interesting. So for some of you, there is something coming up going, you need to seek counsel with your own higher self and postpone. Okay. So let us go. Ooh, we have an activation card here. So let us see what that is. So with the activations, when I get to the activation portion, I will tell you to just repeat after me. So this beautiful card says, Seeding the Light, Laying Foundations, Divine Plan. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being, while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part, is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to mother their children. Another's may be to gather women in a circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. Wow. Okay, so the activation, if you'd like to receive this activation, you can actually pause the video and repeat after me and place this card on your heart chakra. It says, Beloved Anna, thank you for laying the foundations for the divine plan. May the seeds of light within me be revealed, and may I surrender to my part of the divine plan. Wow. Okay. And now, card no. Okay, so this is a confirmation card. For some of you, you're grappling with uncertainty. I feel like this may be your answer. So we've got no. Wait, postpone, pause, or say no. You're being called to either pause or say no. Saying yes to something that isn't in alignment with you will drain your energy and your time. Hold out for a congruent, aligned 100% yes. Often, when we are looking for guidance to make a decision, it can be frustrating not to move into clear and considered action. However, timing is everything, and not receiving clear guidance is actually guidance in itself. We all go through times known as waiting periods. These times are crucial for our body to regenerate the new path to formulate, and the universe to begin creating things on our behalf. You don't need to be plowing forward all the time to move forward. A potent, congruent yes when the time is right will put you ahead leaps and bounds. Don't force things now, just because it seems like the only option. Take a breather and wait. The waiting is actually very productive, for when the time for movement comes, you'll be ready to dive right in. Use this time to regenerate and ponder what you truly want. Consider the options. If the options are not clear, don't fear, because this time is a gift. Use it to tend to your garden and take a rest. To take a moment from your busy life to clear the decks and prepare for the time in the future. For come spring, clarity will bloom, and you will have the reserves, space and drive to say yes and act and move quickly. Say no, postpone, or wait. Okay. So if it doesn't feel right, don't push it. And our final message will come from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Okay. Sure. The final messages. Okay. The final messages for this reading, please. We have one card. Oh, wow. Number 27, home. Can you see how beautiful that card is? Absolutely gorgeous. Right, let me just pull the book out for you. Okay. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. Peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is a time for opening your eyes to your to your tribe of like-minded people, or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you are meant to be and will reap great benefits by staying on this path, regardless of where it leads. Home will always be with you. It is where the heart is. Wow. Okay. There is nothing I could say that could be more beautiful than that. I will leave it at that. Sending you love and light, and I will see you in the next reading.